Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm Timothy Charlo with What's Brewing, and today we're sitting down with Miss Dawna Waterbury, the general manager of Triomphe Golf Course. But before we get into that, let's roll that beautiful B-roll. Dawna, thank you so much for sitting down with us today, and I really appreciate the time you've given us. If you don't mind, tell the viewers at home who you are and what do you do?
Dawna Waterbury, General Manager of Triomphe Golf and Country Club, and dabbled in being on the board of a foundation called First Clubs for Kids Foundation, and Broussard Chamber too, but anyway.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because one of the things we talked about a few minutes ago was the Healing House and the First Club for, can you say it again?
First Clubs for Kids Foundation.
First Club for Kids. Tell me about what impact that has with the kids that you guys have been able to help so far.
Never really had it come to full fruition.
Okay.
Because we've introduced golf to kids really to kind of see how this would work out, because golf is like, sure, it's a boring sport. Most kids think of like a dumb thing about this, but when you don't think that way, it's one that is very, very atypical. You know, we may be a great track star, or I grew up playing tennis, and that's very, very active. You have to think all the time. You have to be in great shape. You have, not that I am now, but back then. But golf is when you come out, it's at your own pace, it's very calming. So there's a therapeutic aspect to golf that people don't think about. And over the years, we did it quietly through Mr. Murray privately funding it, introduced golf to thousands of kids. First Clubs for Kids Foundation is going to keep that legacy going. And 2 Sundays ago, the Healing House came out, and we narrowed it down to where we wanted to work with 2 groups of kids, because you can spread out and really not understand the impact. But kids who suffer from immense grief, you know, there's a pain there that's not always shared, and it's not always understood, and sometimes just to be taken out to do something. So the Healing House came out, and it was incredible. You know, the first thing we did, we brought about 12 kids. We wanted to understand, you know, we wanted to make sure we had one-on-one attention.
Sure.
So our staff volunteered, Chris Pop volunteered, some of our golf professionals, Carly, you know, so we all volunteered, came out here, introduced them, and there was this somberness about them, about the kids coming in. But we like, hey, you know, we try to really just make them feel special. Go out to the golf course, break them up into groups, and just talk to them one-on-one, and realize, you know, there was one kid in particular that I remember. She never had seen a club, and she's putting. And she's like, oh my gosh, I never thought I could do this. And then she sunk about a 60-foot putt. But the whole point is that she wasn't really trying. It's not that you had to focus. No one was throwing a ball at you. You're just listening to the birds, and it's beautiful, and you're like, come on, you can do this. And so that was about a 45-minute experience where we changed and did different things, visited with them, came back in, and noticed the caregivers were here. There was a whole different, it was like they were relaxed. They had fun, they were laughing, wanting to come back, you know, and just for a brief moment in time, they felt some type of joy, or realized there are things or people in life that really care. Yep. So the foundation does that. Obviously, we don't want it to be one and done.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what happens when it's all said and done?
So any of those kids, some may go back and go, yeah, that was great, but not for me. But those who say, like, that's kind of cool, I want to do it again. So we have stipends for lessons. So we give them lessons. Golf clubs are not something that parents typically like, let's go get a set of golf clubs. Our foundation, for those kids who want to pursue this and try it, get their first set of clubs, hence First Clubs for Kids Foundation. So they get the lessons. We stay in touch with them and help them and grow, because they may be a kid who can't play another sport. You don't necessarily have to be that athletic. You know, it's something that's very different. If you don't have to do it here. It can be at any facility. So those kids, we all as a team kind of sat back, and quietly I sat back thinking about the conversations that I had with Mr. Murray over the years, and I know that he just probably said, "Job well done."
Yeah, I'm certain he did.
Yeah,
I'm
and
certain
and knowing that we want to continue that tradition and be the club that does that, and attract the type of members who have an appreciation for that, who want to help in those types of endeavors, especially to provide something that when life can be very tough and give you things that, especially for children, that they have a hard time handling. And that can be life in general sometimes.
Right, that's just life being life.
Right, life being life, that we can be a part of that.
Awesome.
So it was absolutely amazing, and we can't wait to do more of it. So,
Dawna, I have had a fantastic time with you here today.
Tim, it's been really an honor. Really, thank y'all so much.
Thank you, thank you. I'd like to thank everyone at home for watching, guys. Again, if you like what you saw here today, smash that like button, crush that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you can stay in tune with everything we have going on here at What's Brewing. And until then, take care.